Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the Petal Place property located in the countryside of northeastern Ontario, Canada.
Hi guys! So, being in the countryside, there are so many herbs that are growing wild here. Like there's so many weeds, we call them, right? Like so many that are edible. And I am learning about them a little by little. Like when the guy dropped this soil here, there's soil behind here. When he dropped it here, he was telling me about this plant, and he was saying that they steam them and eat it, right? Now I saw it again recently on YouTube, and this plant is actually known as lamb's quarter. Now these ones are pretty old, so this is what it looks like when it's older. And I would assume that if you can eat the leaves, you can also use the seeds, right? And so today I'm gonna keep this. I think I'm gonna dry the seeds and use them in teas, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reap some of the younger ones, and I am gonna take them inside, give them a rinse, and steam them and do a taste test, right? I've never had it before, but let's just go ahead and reap some. Like there's so much here. From my understanding, they use lamb's quarters in restaurant menus too, right? And I have them growing wild right here. I'm gonna cut enough because I'm gonna get my family to try it. Another thing I have growing wild here, which I do cut and steam like callaloo, is amaranth. Now the seeds of amaranth are also very good, right? You can use it as a grain, but generally we don't um, get seeds because we don't wait until it gets that big, that grown for us to reap seeds. Now I don't know what this plant is. I have no idea what this plant is. And take it a little closer, you can see it. If you're watching this video and you know what this plant is, can you share it with me? Drop it in the comments, let me know what it is. Because it is plentiful around here too. Now, in another video, I'm gonna get enough so that I can do steam for 4 people. Do you think this is enough? Well, it is really a trial. If we like it, I am gonna reap a bunch. I'm gonna blanch them, cut them up, blanch them, put them in the freezer in bags, and eat them. Okay, I think maybe that's enough for 4 people. What the heck, I'm gonna get a couple more. Now there are some herbs or weeds as we call them that I generally reap for winter teas. I reap them, dry them, and I use them for winter teas. I'm gonna be doing that sometime this week, and I'll let you guys see which of these weeds or herbs I reap and use for winter tea. Now, I think what I'm gonna do is get some cherry tomatoes. The cherry tomatoes are ripening right now, so let's go get some cherry tomatoes. And my onions didn't do very well, but I do have um, a few that I have picked out, and they're very small. They're like shallots. But I'm gonna get that with the tomato. I'm gonna try to get everything I'm using for this dish from the garden. Okay, so let's go get some stuff to season this baby up. I got a summer squash. I think we have all our ingredients. Let me just leave the scissors here. So we're now gonna go inside and do a little cooking. Barefoot peaches. Okay, we're gonna make our lamb quarters. We are gonna steam them up. And they're pretty clean. I don't see any insects on them. So all I'm gonna do is rinse them off with some water. And I don't have to cut the stem again because when I was cutting it,
I made sure that I cut it where the stem was soft. Yeah, almost kind of resistant to water, like it's repelling the water. The more you wash them is the more or less repellent they are. What I'm noticing is there's some kind of white powdery stuff coming off. Okay, so just like I cut callaloo, I am going to go ahead and I am going to cut these. So let me just grab my cutting board. Well, I tasted one of the leaf when I was out there. It didn't taste too bad. It's like I'm cutting callaloo. Now, I don't know how long these are going to take to cook. I'm going to assume that it's about the same time as callaloo. And generally when I'm cooking my callaloo, I put my tomatoes and onions in the same time when I put everything in. So I'm just going to go ahead and season this up. See how big my onions are? Yeah. I wasn't prepared for this drought at all. It's been bad. It has been bad. Let me just make sure. So I put them in and press, and then I'll just throw the husk out. There we go. There we go. These onions I'm not going to cut tiny either. These cherry tomatoes I'll just cut in half. now I'm just gonna prep this. The seeds haven't really developed yet. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I am gonna go ahead and start my lamb's quarters. I feel like it's gonna be good. Sprinkle my seasoning on. Now I don't know how much liquid it's gonna produce, so I don't want to put any liquid on it now. So I'll just go ahead and cover it, because covering the wok will actually help to produce steam, which will be some amount of liquid. So let's just leave it for a few minutes and see what happens. I think this is enough for one sitting for 4 of us. So I'm not going to do this today. I'll do this another day. Okay, let's check with the lamb's quarters to see what's going on. I feel like I should put just a teeny bit of water. Yeah, that's good, because I don't want it to be soppy. And I also feel like I should put a little more salt and pepper. Let's taste it. No more salt, pepper. I'm going to put some more olive oil. Fried onion flakes, but most of what's left is powder because it's the bottom. That's not much left in it, but guys, I think it's going to be good. If you want to believe it's almost done, what I'm going to do is turn this down. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch burner. I'm going to put the lamb's quarter over here. And then I'm going to use this small saucepan. And I'm going to put a little olive oil. Now, I am going to put my summer squash in. With some salt. Some pepper. And some almonds. Not almonds, sorry, cinnamon. Just stir it up. And I'm gonna cover it. Let's check my lamb's quarters. I'm not telling anybody what they have on their plate. This is my steamed lamb's quarters, steamed summer squash, salmon, and couscous. Now let's see how it tastes. Go ahead, Jadon. Here's your four. Taste the steamed veggie and tell me what you think about it. Not that one, that one.
Or did you do something different to it?
No, I'm asking you, how does it taste?
Yeah, it doesn't taste bad.
Doesn't taste bad. I'm trying something out. I'm trying out something we've never had. Well, this is the summer squash. I want Javon to taste it before I tell you guys what it is. So let me taste it. You hear that, guys? He said it doesn't taste bad. Does it taste anything like callaloo?
It doesn't taste like...
Just very decent. I want you to taste it and tell me what you think about it. Tender and...
I'm not good with food descriptions.
Does it taste, remind you anything about like callaloo?
Yeah, it tastes a lot like callaloo. It tastes pretty much exactly like it.
It's a weed we have outside there. Well, it's supposed to be a weed. That's what we call it. But somebody, it's more than one person who has told me that they steam it and eat it.
Okay.
And last night I was watching about 10 weeds that we have in our garden, which some of them, well, we have all 10 here, but some of them I already used, right? Like dandelion.
Yes.
I already used that.
Yeah.
And burdock root, I already used that. But I've never tried this. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reap all that I can find. I'm going to cut it up just like we do callaloo. I'm going to blanch it. I'm going to put it in the freezer so Daddy and I can have it because you guys won't be here.
There is I taste no difference between this.
It's not bitter or anything. There is no, it is good.
That's just what leaves.
Let me hear. I'm not going to tell Daddy what it is.
Okay.
I'm going to let him eat it. Like when I shared it, I put it on this side of the plate so that just in case you guys didn't like it. But it tastes good. I don't know if it's because of how I cook it, but it tastes good.
Yeah, it tastes identical.
It tastes so good. You know how much of it I've tossed in the garbage before? You know how much of it is outside right now? I'm going to cut it all and preserve it away. It tastes so good. I'm glad I tasted it. Lamb's quarter, you guys. Check it out. Mwah. Thank you guys so much for spending some time in the garden and the kitchen with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the content, please hit that subscription button. Also, like the video, share the video, and leave me a comment. I appreciate you. I will see you again soon.